Welcome to Florida Power and Light. This is our brand spanking new control center. So we're going to do a whole tour today, and I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a safety briefing first, like we always do. We're going to talk about hurricane preparedness. Who knows what a hurricane is? One of the things is it gets harder each time. One of them is being prepared for emergency, getting all ready. So you guys, by doing this and going this over with your family, you guys can earn one of the requirements. Just so you guys know, I'm wearing my pin here today. I got the Scout logo in the middle, and Fox, remember where it goes? The upper left pocket, right? So restand for a minute. So what it does is turn around for everybody. So it goes actually, it's very unique. It goes right here, it's across the state. In my career, we've now come down to one. So the operators inside are very much like the 911 dispatchers. Scouts have it. Is the emergency preparedness pin. Who's earned the emergency preparedness? We've got about 5 million customers. That's 5 million meters out there that are within Florida Power and Light. We come down from Jacksonville, kind of around the state like a hook, like a J. All on the East Coast, back around to Bradenton. That 5 million accounts is about 10 million people. 10 million people in the state out of the 17. So it's a big deal. And when things like Hurricane like Irma hits, right, it actually took out almost 90% of the customers for a very short time. In Hurricane Wilma, for example, we took out 3.5 million people. It took 18 days to restore. And for the vast majority of people, there were some outliers, but Irma was 8 or 9 days for those folks. And a lot of that was due to the folks in this building that work 24 hours a day on shift. And so we'll take a look at them inside. We're not going to be able to go inside the secure area. This is a 70,000 square foot building. It is a monster. It's one of the largest Category 5 buildings in the state of Florida. Eyeballs on me? You guys ready? All right. Who's going to? Hold the door. Okay. Okay.
Cool.
And Jay Lawson on there?
Two lines. How about you guys do 2 lines? Let's be all kind of put together. 2 lines, awesome. Right here, all they do all year long is they get ready and prepare for hurricanes. And things like computer hackers, right? If there's any kind of an emergency within the state of Florida, this team over here is preparing to work with the police, fire, the National Guard, everybody right there. There's a whole team dedicated to that, right? AJ, can you grab them up?
Oh, that's a TV.
Lines up. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so what you're now is the command center. So this is where everyone comes, only in an emergency. So next door, we've got folks working all the time, but this is the special command center right here, right? We've got special people that have jobs that all go to every one of these desks, and they have a very important job, right? So behind you over here is a great picture of all the trucks that we bring in, just to one staging site from all outside the state. Terrific friends of each other because we can't get through this all together, right? Go around that way. All the way around.
Oh, let there be light.
All right. So everyone grab a seat. Everyone put their hands on the seat. Everyone put their hands on the seat, right? Don't sit down. The phones are actually the speakers on the ceiling, and if you turn it green, it means you're talking and they can hear you. So we have people all around the state that are on conference calls and talking to each other. Okay, so incident support team. So one of the things, all right, so all this is describing is over the last several hurricanes, how well we performed, right? So let's see, this one is Matthew. Let's go to Irma's the green, right? So this simply shows we got 40% of the customers on in the very first day, before the first 24 hours was done. As you go out on day 4, how many people? You had 91% of the people in by day 4.
Irma's the green.
And then Wilma was the tough one. sleeper enough for I think it's 16 folks can sleep in here when there's no hotels in the middle of nowhere too, right? Our experts for you guys to talk to today is Paul Hines.
I want to go on the sleep.
Make sure you hold on for real.
Yay, free Wi-Fi. There's a server.
Sit down. We'll show you how to make a herd.
Hey, does this have Fortnite on it?
No, it does not have Fortnite on it.
Yay! No Fortnite. It's here.
Drop.
Oh.
Then take the H. Take the H and drop it in one of the spots where it has H.
Who's using it?
And then take the L and drop it in the spot the next L.
H can go anywhere.
So this is our mobile command center.
Minecraft. I have a Minecraft. FPL. Get out my room.
Look, just look at this control. There's a lot of stuff that's
It's hot in there.
It's very hot.
Stay here. Oh no, Fortnite. Hopefully, if there. No, don't turn it off. Don't turn it off.
Yep. A little, little something, right? So when it actually, it all depends on what.
Right. Would you rather have an extra person sleeping or a bathroom?
It's not a problem when after a storm and all that rain goes away and it's
Right.
nice and dry for a few days.
Right.
The problem is when it isn't like that.
Wait, we're supposed to go out this way. Yeah.
Wi-Fi too, right? And we have charging stations.
We have chargers.
Yep.
What red thing? The red thing. Oh.
No, that can't spin. Not this one. Only this one, right?
Is this radio satellite or something?
Go ahead and do like a spin it around.
Ask me where do I sleep in there?
Where do I sleep in there?
I don't sleep in there.
And you can turn the lights on.
All right, signs up. All right, everyone slide in. There you go, boys. All right, awesome. So how do our signs go? You guys are old enough now, right? You're now the example for the whole pack, right? Where does your hand go? Does it go straight up? Does it go right at 90 degrees? Run an L, make the L, right? Show me some good signs. Right? Because remember, Miss Caroline, Renee, and Scott, we all talk about signs down. You guys are
Drop it in the middle, like 2,000 degrees.
Come on in, we can get more. Come on.
Probably mine.
So you guys, if you're see wires on the ground, what do you think you guys should do? How about a quick one from one of our very boisterous ones today? Andres.
Don't step on them.
Don't step on them. That's actually a great answer, Mr. Stevens.
don't step on them, especially when they're in the water.
Correct.
No.
What's that?
Tell an adult.
Tell an adult's perfect, okay? Stay away, right? Besides today, right? Okay? So downstairs, they are sending all those people out to help you guys during a hurricane or some other time, okay? Don't grab it, please. Hey, guys, don't grab it.
Stop. Everyone throw your hands in the air. Oh yeah, there's an arcade machine.
You listen, this is like the third time.
Kind of goes 4 screens right there.
Of the big video screen, you'll see this building being built. It's a time-lapse video, about 15 months of this thing being built from the ground up. You can see the walls going up, all the cranes, day and night, and then in just a minute, you guys can now see the actual floor getting designed and built.
Until you hear the crack. I meant one thing.
Right here is the number of trucks throughout the state. We know everybody, where everyone's working throughout the state. All right, we've got lightning on here. One of the things that's really cool is we've got all the people that are out, who's working, and you can actually go and ping, actually talk to one of the meters.